Welcome back to episode 81 of What's the Dill. I'm your host, Pete Dill. I'm wearing a Christmas Santa hat because we're going to be talking about Christmas things today, Christmas carols, gifts, the Christmas season, and then at the end of the episode, I want to get into what we do when controversial opinions happen, a little outside of the Christmas theme for today. But thank you all for checking in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. All right, so like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see I'm wearing this Christmas hat. I got the Christmas tree right behind me. I figured, Christmas is going to be on the 25th. It's always on the 25th of December. Wanted to chat about some Christmas things this week. I have a hot take I have to get off my chest. I have a hot take about Christmas I desperately need to get off my chest. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this hot take. I love the song All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. I know, I said it. That song gets so much hate from people. That song gets played and people make memes about how much they hate that song because every time around this year, that little bells in the beginning, dun, 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 starts playing and people get furious. But I'll tell you what, it's number one on the billboards every single year for a reason. I love that song. I even wanted to show you, I wanted to show you guys, tell you guys, give you a little experiment about the song. I'm going to play the beginning chords for this. See if you guys like this. All right, I got the guitar, and I'm breaking the guitar out. And I want to play this song for you. And you cannot tell me that this song doesn't rock. Just the first chords. Okay, yeah, we know you hear the bells. This chord is gonna do it home for you. Oh, it's... You cannot tell me the song doesn't rock. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Come on, that song is awesome. Because I think what's great about the Christmas season is it's a time to just chill out a little bit. It's a time to take a break from the craziness of the world and just feel good. Every freaking day of our lives is just filled with stress and anxieties and wars that are happening all around the world, debt in the world. Every newspaper, every publication is saying how much everything is hard and bad and Social Security is going to run out. The housing market's crazy, student debt, there's, violence in the world. And then the Christmas times comes around and you're going to say you don't like All I Want for Christmas Is You? That it doesn't make you feel good? You're not going to you're not going to allow yourself to feel good around Christmas? You're still going to be worried about all the bad things? I feel like this song is the perfect way to just let your walls down, let your guard down a little bit. Let your guard down a little bit. Let the weight of the world just disappear for a minute, for 3 minutes as you listen to this song. So I really like this song. I was listening. This song popped on the radio as I was driving home from work the other day. I got chills listening to it. I've heard this song 600,000 times. And I got chills like, this is a good song. I like this song. Sue me. I got some chills listening to All I Want for Christmas Is You. Sue me. Okay? I'm not ashamed to admit that music can move me, okay? Maybe for you, you're moved by, classical music. Maybe for you, you're moved by a deeply personal song. Maybe for you, you're moved by Bob Dylan or a Taylor Swift song. Me, All I Want for Christmas Is You gave me the old goosebumps. So I'm not ashamed. Now, real talk, I do understand. Music is subjective. People don't like that this song is played everywhere. But that's my Christmas hot take is that I really, really love the song All I Want for Christmas Is You. I don't get sick of it. Now, I'm also one of those people that I can listen to a song like 40 times in a row and, not get sick of it. Like, if I really like a song, I'll just kind of put that on repeat for a day or two. There's more of us out there. I have some evidence that there's more of us out there of people who listen to a song on repeat and repeat and repeat and just drive it into the ground. I'm one of those people. So I have a pretty big threshold and capacity for listening to a song a lot. So I think that's why that works in my favor for All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's a great song. Tell me if you guys like that song. Although I know people are going to hate on it, and that's okay. I'm going to stand strong. I am going to be someone who says, you know what? I like this song. This song is good for our society. You're driving around, you're in your house, you're with family, the song comes on, it's a good song. Extending an olive branch, I can understand that maybe you hate that song. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Maybe that's not your vibe, maybe it's not your jam. But what are your favorite Christmas songs? I'm going to rank my top 3 Christmas songs. Now, I think this actually might be more controversial than saying I like All I Want for Christmas Is You. Because there are a lot of different types of Christmas songs. There's Christian Christmas songs, songs about Jesus is coming, the birth of Jesus, angels, the kind of nativity story. Then there's also, the Jingle Bell era of Christmas songs, Jingle Bell, Santa Claus, snowing. So they kind of play interchangeably, but I'm just going to give a ranking of my top 3 favorite Christmas songs, and combine both those categories. So number 3, Oh Holy Night. I could sing it for you, but there's probably better versions online that you want to listen to, not my my voice. Even though I did just sing a little bit of All I Want for Christmas Is You, that was nice. You can't admit that wasn't nice. You can't admit I didn't crush that version of Mariah's song. Okay, Oh Holy Night. This song is beautiful. It's powerful. It's played in church. It can be played elsewhere. I talking about chills. I was playing this song on the guitar the other day. I got chills playing it. I was like, I am literally Mozart playing music, moving people's hearts with how I'm playing this song by myself on this little guitar. I am Mozart. Oh Holy Night has some of the best lyrics, some of those beautiful lyrics. And that's a great Christmas Eve hymn. You're all dressed up in Christmas Eve mass. Everyone, there's wreaths everywhere and Christmas lights. You're seeing people You're in there in church on Christmas Eve. This song starts playing and you're just like, yeah, this is a vibe right now. I'm feeling prayerful. I'm feeling something. I think I'm feeling the Holy Spirit. I don't know. I think it's the Holy Spirit. This song is a great, great song to be played during church, and it's great outside of church too. So I think that's my 3rd favorite song. All right, number 2, we're going to go with the Christmas song, specifically the Christmas song by Nat King Cole, otherwise known as Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Love the images that this elicits. Chestnuts, fire burning, snow, Santa, just good vibes all around. I love this song. It always puts me in a good mood, puts me in a good, mental space. Also, this song is really nostalgic for me, and I can't figure out why exactly it's nostalgic for me, but it just reminds me of Christmas as a kid, which is always great memories, or at least is for me. So Chestnuts, or the Christmas song by Nat King Cole, that's number 2 for me. I love that song. And then number 1, we're going to go with Silent Night. I think Silent Night is the best song, has some of those beautiful lyrics, and I think Silent Night, do you know why it's so beautiful? Silent Night can be sung in so many different languages, and it's just as beautiful and differently beautiful. Go look up Silent Night in Spanish or German or French. There's something about that song sung in different languages besides English that is just powerful. So Silent Night, always beautiful. That's my favorite song. Every time that gets on, I'm like, yeah, this is a vibe, man. Christmas, reason for the season, puts me in a good headspace. I just love that song. I've always loved that song. I love playing that song on the trusty guitar. I love Silent Night. So those are my top 3 Christmas songs. Tell me what yours are. Comment what your top 3 Christmas songs are. I'd love to hear. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the rankings, where and what and how. What's the number 1 song? Is there a consensus number 1 Christmas song? I'm not sure. I think Silent Night, though, could be up there with the best of them. So that's that. So tell me your favorite Christmas songs. All right. Moving on into another Christmas-themed conversation and topic, I want to talk about gift giving. Gift giving can be stressful. For some reason, this Christmas season, gift giving has been super stressful for me. Number 1, trying to think of gifts for myself is always impossible. During the year, I think of things that I want. Oh, that'd be a good gift. And then when it comes down to people asking me, hey, what do you want for Christmas? I blank. I panic. I can't think of anything. The only thing I can think of is gift cards. I'm like, a gift card to Amazon? You're guaranteed, if I say a gift card to Amazon, that's the thing I actually don't want. But it's a gift. I'm like, I guess that could be something. But I freak out every time I think I get asked, what do I want? But as I was kind of stressing out about what I was going to receive as gifts and then buying other people's gifts, I had to really check myself and be like, dude, gift giving and gift exchanges is not supposed to stress me out. The holiday season, Christmas season, always has so many things that can stress us out, but it's not supposed to. And I feel like I was reminded this Christmas season, this Advent season, that the point of Christmas is not to get the perfect gift for everyone and for me to receive perfect gifts. The point is to have hope in the new year, the hope in Christ, the hope in a great life ahead. And I just had to really check myself this year. I feel like I was getting stressed out over nothing about all these gifts. I'm like, do you get this gift? Okay, Amazon. Okay, I'll write this down. You give it to me. I'll give it to you. Secret Santa for this, Secret Santa for that. All these things. I was feeling stressed about it because I feel like, I don't know, because it's, a lot of stuff out of my control. And, it was just a good reminder this year before the Christmas Day and the Christmas season to just not be so stressed about gift giving. So if you're out there and you're stressing about gift giving, know that it's okay. The gifts will be delivered. Maybe they'll be delivered on time. Maybe they won't, but that's still okay. Everyone will get what they need. You're going to get something. If you don't get something you want, that's also okay. Because the point of this season is not to, is not to just be like great consumers. Hey, I got everything I wanted. I got people everything they wanted. So I know gift giving can be stressful, but let's not fall under the weight and pressure of gift exchanges and gift giving. Like, this is what we have to do. And let's just take a little time just to enjoy the people in our lives, enjoy these moments in our lives, enjoy these Christmas songs, and enjoy the reason for the season, enjoy the hope that the Christmas season brings. Because I just think that, Christmas is a time that if we're walking away stressed, if January 3rd comes around and we're saying, wow, I'm glad that season is over, I feel like we might be missing the point. This season's not supposed to stress us out. Of course, there's a million things that are pulling our attention and pulling our sanity, but let's take a little bit of extra time this season to take a break, take a pause, take a breath. Enjoy each other and not focus so much on like the stressful gift-giving parts of Christmas. And that reminder of not stressing so much during the season and having hope in next year and the hope in a better life for us and better lives, it reminded me, I also had a good reminder of that this week when all of this news from the Vatican and Pope Francis came out. Maybe you saw that Pope Francis and the Vatican came out with a very controversial statement this past week. And a lot of media and a lot of people just kind of went berserk. People across all walks of life had their opinion about what Pope Francis said, and what the Vatican said, what that means. What are the implications of that? And even though this is a little bit more of like a serious topic, and if you're watching, I'm wearing a goofy hat, I wanted to at least give my thoughts on what we do, what I try to do when super controversial things happen. And, in the middle of the Advent season, and then this statement comes out, and people are freaking out, and there's videos and articles and tweets and TikToks all about what this means, and what it means for us, and what it means for other people, and what it means for this group and that group, and all this kind of thoughts on what are the implications, what does this, what's the theology, what is this, what is that, can be very confusing. And I know it's confusing for me, but what I was reminded of was, what is my mindset during very controversial times? Or what is my mindset during very controversial statements that are made? And, during the Christmas season, during this Advent season, I was reminded that, the hope that we have for Christmas season, that hope that we feel both in next year is going to be a better year, but also the hope in the Christian life, which is we're made for more, and we can have hope that our lives are going to be good when we follow God. I was reminded of that to think, hey, there's going to be stuff. I was reminded of that this week when, there's going to be statements that are said, or people are going to say things, or people are going to have comments about, what I believe, what I hold true. But I can't control what other people think or what other people say, or I can't control maybe statements that are made. But I'll always have hope that life is going to be better. I'll always have hope that even during hard times or controversial times or things I disagree with or things that other people are saying, I'm going to have hope that life is going to be better. And I'm not going to be I'm not going to let my peace be taken by things maybe I don't agree with, or things that are hard to things that challenge me, or things that are hard, or what other people are saying, the opinions of other people. But I'm going to let my hope be in that God is in control of the future, and that the implications of things that are controversial I can handle. Do I believe I was made for a proper place and time? Yes. So that means I can handle things that are controversial. Do I believe I was placed on this earth for a reason, in this time, with a specific plan a specific plan in mind? Yes, I believe in that. And my hope is that things will work out even if they're hard during my time. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's stuff 1,000 years ago that people were freaking out about, and then we look at it as just like a statement in a book. Like, oh yeah, and people freaked out over the fall of this empire, and they're like, oh, okay, then another empire rose up, or the fur trade went broke, and then that's when the steam engines took off, and you're like, okay, steam engines, for people in the fur industry were probably freaking out, and they probably thought there's huge implications of what that means for supply chains, the 1800s, or whatever. There's always going to be stuff that we can freak out about. There's always going to be stuff that we're not going to agree with. There's always going to be controversial things that are said. But do we have hope that our life is going to be better and that God is in control of our life? Do we believe that actually there's things out of our control and that's okay? I can accept that. I can accept I am out of control of things that are happening around me. Yes, I can accept that. But I have hope that my life will work out because God is in control. So, felt like I wanted to talk a little bit about that, and let me know what you think about the statements that were said. And I know it's very controversial and very sensitive for a lot of people. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So that's it for me today. I appreciate y'all taking some time and chatting and hanging out with me. For our Christmas spectacular, I'm wearing this hat, got the Christmas tree right here. It's a good season. So I'll post this before Christmas, and I'll talk to you guys next after Christmas. So I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I hope you all enjoy with friends, family, eat good, enjoy the blessings of this season. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.